But is it? It's really just the beginning, right? Have you written a book and want it published but don't know where to start? You're not alone. Page publishing cuts through the confusion that most new authors face, like copyright protection, barcodes, printing, and digital uploading. We will get your book into bookstores now. We guide you through the publishing maze and help you distribute and sell your work in hard copy and ebook formats. That's right, we will digitize and place your book for sale on Amazon, Apple iBooks, and Google, offering it to millions. Don't waste another minute. Most publishers won't even look at new author submissions, but we're different. We review your book and provide you feedback in about a week. If we decide to publish your book, your work ends and ours begins. From copy editing and proofing to typesetting and book cover art, our team gets you into bookstores fast.
Call now for your free author submission kit at 866-204-0965.
Tracy Clinic, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City, specializes in family medicine. Nurse practitioner Devin Land Lampley is now seeing patients. Call today for an appointment at 592-4242. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. That's the Tracy Clinic, 592-4242.
Sequatchie Valley Electric Cooperative is here to serve you in your business or in your home. Pay your electric bill in the comfort of your own home with SVEC's new online billing service. Wouldn't it be nice to know in advance how much to budget for your electric bill each month? Visit us at one of our convenient offices or go online to www.svalleyec.com. Sequatchie Valley Electric, providing electrical service to over 33,000 homes and businesses in all or portions of Bledsoe, Grundy, Marion, Sequatchie, Coffee, Hamilton, Ray, and Van Buren counties in Tennessee. SVEC, staying up with today and working for tomorrow.
Morning, everyone. Happy, what is today, Shianne? Thursday?
Yeah.
We have slept since then, have we not? I've got Shianne Layne on here, and during my whole processes of finding cool stories, someone goes, you have got to get Shianne Layne onto the show to talk about 4-H. And I said, sold. I'll get that little booking link. And here we are, just as all the glory. We were talking 4-H. Tell us a little bit about yourself before we go into 4-H.
Well, I've been in Grundy my whole life. I'm about to be 18 years old. Yeah, it's a big one. I've dibble-dabbled in a little bit of everything. 4-H, agriculture, forestry, fish and game conservation.
Dang.
Yeah.
What, tell us about your family.
I have 2 brothers and an older cousin. My youngest brother is 6.
Wow.
He's probably watching this right now with our grandpa. My grandma's back there in the back, and my dad's currently at work. I think he's probably going to watch it on Facebook. So.
Nice. Yeah. All right, so you've been doing it. We've been talking before we went on 10 years, since 4th grade. Mm-hmm. What got you started in it?
Chickens.
Chickens.
For those who don't know, 4-H has an event called Chick Chain, and you take and give us a deposit of money. We order a bunch of chickens, and every kid who participates gets 15 chickens. They take them home. Your only job is to really keep them alive until October, and come October, we do an auction. All the proceeds from the auction go back into 4-H to help keep the Chick Chain alive, hence the name. But the cool thing about it is you get your deposit back. So you're essentially getting chickens for free because you only have to bring back your best 5.
You just have to bring back. Did you keep chickens throughout your life? Or?
Oh, yeah. Me and my brother had chickens long before we started 4-H.
Wow. All right. Some of the things that you have done with 4-H so far.
Whew. Well, I did a lot of the classroom projects because, I mean, they go in once a month and they do classroom projects. So you have stuff like speech and demonstrations. When you get older, it turns into interactives. And we have like trash to treasure, poster contest, stuff like that. So I did most of those. And then once fifth grade was probably really when I got into the after school stuff. And I started with poultry judging.
Poultry judging? In fifth grade?
Yeah.
Wow. What do you judge poultry on?
We would go in, we'd judge like the raw cuts of poultry and hanging carcasses, and judge like how much the butcher like cut it too deep or something like that. And we judged the eggs. We learned how to candle eggs. And then the fun part, my favorite part, was always to go judge the live birds to see how well they were laying, if they were close to laying, good layers, whole 9 yards. So the last year, well, second to last year we did it, we had a team, and actually 3 of us went. We won 3rd place.
Wow.
So
that is super cool. Now, what made you decide to just get started in 4-H and then continue it? What opportunities does it give you?
Well, what really made me start, and this kind of pertains to the speech I gave this year.
Good.
I wasn't really a sports kid, and so obviously we were outdoors a lot. We hunted a lot. And so when I found 4-H, that was kind of something else to do. And didn't realize, though, that I would get in as deep as I am now. Because I've been across the state. Like, we're fixing first week of April, we're going to be out of town more than we're home.
Wow.
It gives you a lot of opportunities. You meet very incredible people. I've met Senator Janice Bolin at our farm day.
Nice.
Met her there. I've met very high people in agriculture who go and they represent Tennessee, Middle Tennessee agriculture.
Nice. Why do you think agriculture is important in Tennessee?
Tennessee's very prominent in agriculture land. You can look around and that's obvious. The problem that arises now is you don't have people who want to do it. And that's where stuff like 4-H and FFA come in. It's encouraging the next generation of farmers and ranchers, forestry people, and we need that. We really do.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you involved with FFA as well?
I'm not actually, but
What?
I have some friends who are. Yeah.
Okay. Kind of the same premise or different?
It's along the same lines. They have a lot more conferences than we do.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
What are you going to be bragging on? Let's talk about brags.
Whew. I'm not good at this part.
I know, we're going to stretch your boundaries here.
Well, biggest accomplishment currently is the regional speeches. Going to it, this was my second year going as a high schooler, and I got 4th place. So.
Nice. What do you want to do now with 4-H? I mean, you're at the end of it. Now what?
Well, here a couple years ago, Miss Erin, our 4-H agent, she got me in her office one day. We were actually prepping for a competition, and she kind of casually brought it up. She's brought it up over the years, and told me, she was like, you need to look into going to school to become an agent.
Ooh.
And so she's kind of pushed me along here the last few years, and I think it was 22 probably. I really sat down. I was like, I want to do this.
Really?
And so I'm going for an agriculture degree in ag business.
Nice.
And plan is, because it's a 4-year degree, to be able to be an agent. So after that, you can get sent to school and become an agriculture agent, not just a 4-H agent. And I'll be able to go out and do more stuff.
Neat.
So
what do you tell kids? Why should kids get involved?
One of my biggest things why people should get involved, why kids specifically need to be involved. Classrooms are all fine and well and good. Up till 6th grade, I was actually in public school, and then I got homeschooled. Classrooms are all fine and well and good, but kids learn better hands-on. They learn better. I mean, the slogan for 4-H is learn by doing, and that's completely true for kids. So I feel like it's important for kids to get involved so that they can learn all these different things. I mean, they have sewing classes, they have healthy nutrition classes, we do all kinds of camps, and it's all life skills. It's all stuff that they're going to need in the real world.
And the real world as we know it.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful way of life.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got to preserve our way of life
Oh, yeah.
by adding to those kids. We won't be able to eat.
No. And one of the big things I tell the kids this every year when we get around speech time, I tell them, I say, I'm not a public speaker. And they all joke because when I get up and I talk, you can't tell it. But in reality, I don't like getting up and doing that kind of stuff. But I've literally made a career out of it.
Isn't that funny? God laughs at things like that.
But I never realized it before. My 4th grade history teacher was actually the one who got us into the public speaking. And when I went and did my big speech, I kind of gave her a shout out. She required it of us in 4th grade because nobody was going to do it.
Really?
Aaron brought up public speaking and the whole classroom goes silent. Not a kid in there wanted to do it. Our history teacher, she looks at all of us and she goes, it's required as a grade for you to do this.
Love it.
I about got up and walked out.
But you did it.
I didn't want to do it. But something that her and Aaron said kind of really stuck with me over the years. You never know when you're going to need public speaking. Mm-hmm. And it's taught me a lot over the years, honestly, being able to communicate with people and really level with people.
Communication is super huge.
It really is.
You know, I went to a literary wax museum presentation over at the school, Monteagle Elementary.
Yeah.
And thought it was the coolest thing. I've judged science fairs before, judging and that kind of thing. This was new for me. And each one of them chose, whatever person, we had Donald Trump and, there was Elon Musk, but there's also, like a Dolly Parton, Sacagawea, just different people in our history. And they all were required to recite information about that character. And I was like, that's a great skill to have. Mm-hmm. And to memorize.
Oh, yeah.
That skill can take you everywhere.
It really can.
So that's impressive. How many doors has that opened to you? What have you seen change when you've gotten out of your box?
My perception on how, different people, different walks of life and everything. Because 4-H is a melting pot. I've got friends halfway across the state of Tennessee from different regions that we don't see each other but maybe once a year. And we can all stand up there and talk about stuff, and then it's meeting in the hallway. Oh, you did such a great job, talking, catching up. And that's one of the big things. That's something that I've noticed with other organizations that you don't really see. There's not that family aspect of it.
Well, once you're with animals, you just don't go back. It's just such a love and such a joy and a wonder when dealing with animals, because they love you unconditionally. Yeah. Talk to me about goats.
Goats. Shoo. I got into goats a few years ago. I had 2 of them. Sold my first one off. He was a billy goat. He is now in a farm in Jasper, a petting zoo.
A petting zoo?
Yeah. I got another goat. I got a doe. And about the time I got her is when COVID hit. And I had her trained. I had her ready to go for show. And then, of course, COVID rocked on for 2-3 years and really impacted the show aspect of everything. And so the kids, the other day, we went out to AA Farms for one of our upcoming competitions. And Steve and Donna were kind of talking to us and everything. And the kids, we got to talking about it. They were like, I kind of want to do show cows. And I was like, well, cows are expensive.
Yeah.
So we settled on show goats.
And so you're going to start showing goats potentially?
Potentially, that's the hope, yeah.
And there's such a thing as showing goats in the state of Tennessee?
Yes. You have market show goats, which is the ones that go for meat, obviously. You
And
have,
they're good barbecue, too.
Oh, yeah.
And the
You-
milk is fabulous.
Yeah. You have dairy, you have breed and stock categories. So there's 3 or 4 different categories you can get in.
And you just show them.
Yeah.
Okay. What are some of the things that you've judged so far in your short life?
I've judged live and market ready chicken. I've judged eggs. I've judged. I did consumer decision where I judged different kinds of purchasable goods, and let's see, I'm trying to think. Meats ID is our big one. That's the one we're fixing to go to competition for, and in that one you judge beef, pork, and lamb. So.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right. So fairs. I know a lot of the county fairs around do livestock. Do all of that. Have you gotten involved into some of the regional county fairs at all?
I have not. We did Grill Master, which is one of our bigger competitions, I feel like, in the state. We did it around state fair season, and so we got to go and like be in that atmosphere of seeing all the show cows and everything. But I've never actually been in them showing at that level. The poultry auction's about as high as I've went, and then a couple county fairs when I was younger.
Got you. What kind of critters do you have at the house?
Chickens.
You just had your chickens.
Yeah.
You didn't have any egg issues, did you?
Mm-mm.
They're plentiful.
Oh, yeah. My brother, he has 5 now.
Really?
So,
What kind of chickens do you have?
well, I keep a mixed flock. Most of mine are Bardrocks or Brahmas, and because the Brahmas are really hardy, they hold up good to the kind of weather we have.
The roosters are kind of fierce, aren't they?
I don't keep roosters anymore.
Really?
No.
I hear they're a booger.
Oh, they are, some of them. I had a big rooster. He was about 2.5 feet tall.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep, he was an Americana Brahma mix.
And
Big old beefy thing, but he was a baby. I'd carry him around like a puppy dog.
I know one of the nightmares of growing up was watching Papa wring a neck of a chicken for dinner. Have you ever witnessed that?
Well, yeah, I've actually done it.
Okay.
Not for dinner. I don't think we've ever ate one of our personal chickens.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never plucked that and put that in the pot and
No.
serve it up for dinner?
No, that ain't. No, I ain't about that life. We did have cows. Like, our buddy has cows, so we have a couple out his place that we've kind of claimed. And so that was fun growing up. I had twin calves when I was about 6.
Oh.
Yeah, had to bottle feed them.
What about bunnies? Any other critters
Oh,
that
yeah,
you've
we've
had?
had bunnies before.
Bunnies?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's good eating, too.
My brother would disagree with that.
He doesn't care for that?
No,
He loves his bunnies.
Oh yeah, he'll go deer hunting with us, but and squirrel hunting.
Good.
Yeah, but
Good.
when the dogs kill something, he's kind of he's not super sad about it, but he's not the biggest fan of it either.
I always get sad, when my grandparents would take the cows that I've befriended, the baby ones, and they went off to market. So sad.
Yeah.
It's just so sad. All right, let's talk about your future. Where are you going to go to college at?
I'm currently planning on Motlow
Motlow? Mm-hmm.
for my first 2 years. I'm actually a Tennessee Promise applicant.
Nice.
And so Motlow is the start. I've made honors.
Nice.
And after that, I'm either going to switch to MTSU or UT.
Yeah, that's right, because you get your 2 years for free.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other 2 years, it's a basis of finishing up your degree. And MTSU, is a part of that program.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And the future, if I remember correctly, you want to eventually be an ag agent.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Yep.
That's a path.
Yeah.
All right. Upcoming. Anything we need to know upcoming?
Upcoming. Well, April 6th, we have 2 different teams going to the Meats ID competition in Murfreesboro. I started out about 3 years ago. I was the only one who went. So me and Aaron, we kind of walked in blind, didn't know what we were doing. I had a little bit of a background understanding, like beef and everything, and obviously processing deer kind of helps. This year, though, we have 2 separate teams, 3 each.
Great.
And
From Grundy.
From Grundy.
Nice.
Yeah, these are local kids. They're actually, all but one of them is homeschooled.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
And so they're going April 6th to compete. And one of them, it's her second year. The other 5, it's their first year. Then, April 11th and 12th, we have a group of, I want to say about 26,
What?
going to Cookeville, Tennessee for a weekend to compete in the state archery jamboree
From Grundy?
from Grundy.
How many?
26, I think.
Is that like a record?
Well, we took 26 last year.
Okay.
We separate them into, we actually have 3 groups now because we have 2 recurve girls. But we have, our big groups are Compound and Genesis. And so we had a couple kids last year place. One got 7th place. He placed really high. And so that was a very, very proud moment.
Sure it is.
They're going April 11th and 12th to do that.
And you're going to be with them?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not shooting this year, but I'm going up there still.
Good.
They gifted me. I like to joke. I say they branded me team captain last year. So
Branded you.
yeah, they branded me.
It's like Yellowstone.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we're going up there, and something really exciting that's coming up is camp season.
I know.
I actually have all the information. I have the dates. I have the different camps.
Do I have a flyer and stuff?
I can give you flyers.
Oh, I
have
love flyers. Oh.
So the biggest one that we take the most kids to
Okay.
is junior camp.
Junior camp,
Yeah.
right?
So junior camp is $350.
Mm-hmm.
But interesting thing that Grundy has now, because obviously, like, people want to see these kids go to camps.
Absolutely.
The community wants the kids to go to camps, have these experiences and stuff. We have scholarships available for every single camp.
Every camp?
Every camp. We have, from what I've heard, quite a bit of scholarship money this year. So,
Well, we love our kids.
yeah. And this is an opportunity that I feel like every kid should go to.
Sure.
So junior camp is for ages 4th through 6th grade.
4th through 6th.
Mhm.
Got you.
And
Where's the camp at? Isn't it up in Cookeville or Crossville? Or
I think
or Monterey?
junior's in Knoxville.
In Knoxville. Okay.
They're all up that direction usually.
They really are.
The closest one that we have is Camp Woodley, and it's actually in McMinnville.
Is it?
Yeah,
And what's that one called?
Pioneer Camp.
Pioneer Camp.
It is very rugged.
Ooh.
It is completely off the grid.
Ooh.
We tell all the kids, you can bring your phones, but you get 15 minutes out or more, and they ain't gonna work no more.
They're not going to work.
So it's 185,
That's not bad at all.
and I don't remember the dates on it, but
It's 4th of July weekend, it looks
Yeah.
like. Or 4th of July, 1 through 4. 7th through 9th graders. Shooting sports.
Yep.
Mountaineer skills. Adventure and more. If I was a kid, that would be right up my alley.
it's everything outdoors. Now, one of our big camps.
All
This is the fun one.
right, here we go.
This is one of our biggest camps, and it's actually the last year. So if you want to go to this one,
What?
yeah, the man's actually retiring. And if you want to go to this one, I would encourage it. They're quite literally going out with a bang. Their slogan this year, we've laughed about this all year long since we got the flyers. It says, "We're blowing up hot dogs and other stuff." And this is Electric Camp, and this is it's at the University of Tennessee. And it's June 24th through 27th. I don't think I have prices on here. I do not.
Okay.
But
Did you make these flyers?
I did not. I was gifted these
You were
flyers.
gifted. So
Yeah.
many gifts.
Another big one that's actually growing quite a bit.
That looks fun.
And there's actually only 2 spots per county for this one. So this one is This one, you want it, you gotta get in fast.
Get it.
It's 150, which is actually, I would say this one is probably, if you want a cheap camp, it's either Pioneer or this one. It's culinary camp. It's at Tennessee Tech University. It's July 8th through 10th, and it's open to 6th through 8th graders.
Culinary camp. So you get to cook and eat and all that?
We actually sent 2 boys, 2 that I did a lot of competitions with here a few years ago, and they had a blast.
Really?
Yeah.
I totally would have a blast. All right, so that's at Tennessee Tech. Love these flyers. Opens April 1st. Registration and only 2.
Yep.
Y'all heard that, right? 2 spots. What are the ages again?
6th through 8th.
6th through 8th graders. So if you know of any, this is it. All right, next.
This one, I'm going to brag on her for a minute. Our 4-H agent is actually teaching the archery at this camp.
Really?
Yeah. She is the archery instructor. This is my favorite one. This is the one that I was going to go and volunteer as team leader last year. And so this is 4-H Target Smart. You learn everything shooting sports related. They have shotgun. They have, I want to say air rifle and regular rifle. I think so. And then obviously archery. On top of that, you get to fish. You get to zip line. Like it's amazing. It's
Right
fun.
up your alley.
Oh yeah. May 26th through 30th. It is in Crossville
Okay, gotcha.
at the Clyde York Center.
The Clyde York Center.
Yeah. And it is open to any 5th through 9th graders.
Start them young shooting. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, so we've got this. You're right, there is a ton of camps,
Oh
aren't
yes.
there? 5th through 9th grade shooting sports. Love it.
This one is the junior high camp.
Okay.
So junior and junior high, we get a lot of people confused over that when we say it.
Because we don't have junior high here.
No. Junior is 4th through 6th, I think. Or 4th through 5th. 4th through 5th, maybe. And then junior high is 6th through 8th.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it throws folks off.
Yeah.
We don't have a junior high or a middle
It throws
school.
me off sometimes.
Yeah, okay, good.
So this one is junior high camp. It's Central Region, so this is just strictly our region.
Okay. We're Central Region?
We are Central Region.
Okay.
I want to say there's 19 counties now
19 counties in
in
Central.
Central. Yeah.
Do they do the 3 grand divisions? Is that how they work it, or is 4-H different?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've adopted a few over the years, so our numbers kind of fluctuate, but it's fun. This is May 26th through 30th. It's again at the Clyde York Center, and it's open to grades 6th through 8th, and it is $385. And again, we have a lot of scholarships. So, and for scholarships, you can call the extension office.
And Aaron, we're going to talk to Aaron, right? Is that who's
Well,
over there?
you'll probably talk to Miss Bobby.
Bobby, that's
Yeah,
right.
the receptionist.
She coordinates everything.
Yeah, she does.
She
She
just
does.
coordinates. And then Aaron is your agent.
Yep, Aaron and Brent.
And Brent are the agent.
Yeah.
Clyde York 4-H Center. They have a lot of them. Excursion to Fall Creek Falls, archery, zip line. Oh, I was only a kid. All right, next.
I do have the other prices, by the way. I
Okay.
forgot I had this list. Target Smart is $385. And let's see. Junior camp is $350. And you get to swim, shoot, campfire, fishing, leather and wood crafts, and other activities. Pioneer camp is fishing, creek stomping, hiking, axe throwing. That one's a new one.
Axe throwing.
Axe throwing. And then
Have you done that before?
I have actually in Gatlinburg.
I've done it too. It's harder than you think.
But that is all of our camps.
That's quite a bit.
Chick Chain, it's already been due, but they'll have an auction come this fall,
Okay.
and we'll have flyers then and everything.
Well, keep us posted
Yeah.
on that. And are you going to stay involved while you're in college? While
Oh,
you're
yeah.
Okay.
I've been pretty involved in the homeschool group
Uh-huh.
most of the time that I've been homeschooled. And so they're not ready for me to leave.
No.
No.
You got to mentor the young folks. You're good.
Our homeschool group is actually one of our biggest participators.
Really?
They're in everything. If we have an event, there's usually at least 2 or 3 homeschool kids in it.
We have a lot of homeschool kids, don't we?
We do, and people don't realize that we have this group. We get, our numbers fluctuate every year. We'll get a bunch at the first meeting, and then they just kind of dwindle off. Right now we're meeting on a Monday, because that kind of worked for everybody. But the thing with homeschool is we try to work around everybody's schedule for when we do our monthly meetings, and we run it just like a classroom.
Just like a classroom. So you say, hey, if you're a homeschool student, or if you have homeschool students, bring them.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. More than welcome. We'll take as many as we can get.
Well, talk to me about the archery. I see that on your shirt.
Whew. This is one of our biggest events by far. We provide bows. We provide targets. And I was going to wear my jersey today, but it has a lot of green on it. It's like full of green. And I don't currently have the new one yet.
Yeah, because your head would be floating.
Oh.
Because we're in a green screen, that's why.
Oh, yeah. So, it has a lot of green on it, so I didn't wear it.
Thank you.
But
although that would have been funny.
We have a bunch of sponsors. Something with the archery, the jamboree, you'll see a lot of kids with jerseys, just like normal sporting events. Grundy's never done jerseys. A lot of it was not having the sponsors for it. So, and just not wanting to ask the parents to pay that price.
Sure.
To do it.
I get it.
We've always had fees. I think the highest before the jerseys that I've ever seen the fees get for, I'm trying to think of the name of it. Let's see, there's beginners and then there's advanced. So it would be advanced because we started a few years ago and we didn't charge for beginner classes. You get 2 beginner classes, you come and you get trained on how to do the line and the whistle commands and everything. And then when you move on to advanced, which is the team that goes to the competition, you paid $25. And it went towards the shirt, it went towards the upkeep of the bows and the targets. And that's about the highest I'd ever seen it get, was $25. When last year, me and Aaron, we kind of got to talking about it, and I was like, we really need jerseys.
Because everybody else has them.
Yeah. I was like, we really need jerseys. So we kind of put feelers out there and got sponsors, and we have very nice looking jerseys.
Swaggy.
They're very clean, and Rogers Group sponsored us.
Nice.
And Sportsman's Club's wonderful.
We love the Fiery Gizzard Sportsman's Club.
They let us shoot out there. We have a decent section of their range that we use to shoot on. They're very, very nice. They're very welcoming to us. They sponsored us. They actually sponsored us again this year. Williams Auto sponsored us. Quality Heating and Air. And this year we actually added full-fledged archery.
Nice.
And Black Creek Feet.
Love me some Black Creek. Nice.
That's actually my kinfolk. So
is that your kin?
That was very
We're
proud.
so excited about entrepreneurs. We just need more like that just do it.
Yeah. But we have a lot of really wonderful sponsors, and we're very, very thankful for them, because what they don't realize, you're giving the kids a chance to kind of be like the bigger groups and have the nicer jerseys. And
we deserve that. Our kids deserve to have nice jerseys. And so you've got sponsorships that have taken care of that.
I tell people all the time, the archery kids are some of the hardest working kids that you will ever meet. The compound kids and some of the Genesis, they help set up and take down the range. Hardly any of them miss a practice. And we practice in some cold weather. Yeah. Because it's outdoors. And so we start trying to practice 1st of January. and it's very cold, and it's not for everybody. But these kids, they put in a lot of work, and we're a smaller county, and we have quite a bit of county backing 4-H wise. A lot of it is parents usually don't know about it, or they just don't, they think it'll take up too much time. I've heard a lot of parents say that, and it's understandable. So we compete with sports on a lot of stuff. A lot of our kids, though, actually left, like baseball and stuff, to come shoot archery with us.
Sure.
So.
Well, not everybody's into sports.
No.
And there's nothing wrong to be able to go kill your food.
Oh, no. It's a good group, though.
So that's open to anyone to get involved. There's a beginner. You get in through their beginner no matter what age?
You have to be 4th grade.
4th grade? No.
Yep.
And archery. Who would have thought
I
archery?
think it's still 4th. It may be 4th or 5th, but
okay.
You can start in the lowers, in the junior, and move up.
And there's competitions statewide?
Yeah. I have a girl right now. She's wanting to get the top 50% so she can go to state.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm like, you want to do it? Let's do it.
So how can folks help 4-H and help you with all of this? How can we help?
The biggest thing that you can do is put it out there. Spread the word. You got grandkids, you got kids. Get them in, get them involved. Encourage them. Because a lot of things that people don't realize, 90% of our stuff is free of charge. Meets ID, we're in it right now. It's completely free. We're getting t-shirts. And so, stuff like that, it's free. You learn all kinds of different stuff. You learn very valuable life skills, stuff that'll go with you for years.
Because it's hands-on.
Yeah.
And you learn better that way. Nice. All right, what number, what email, where do we go?
So, you can call the extension office at 931-592-3971.
3971.
We actually have 2 offices now.
Ooh.
We got the, it's the education center is what they're calling it. It's the Comont School Cafeteria.
That's right.
They had their open house the other day.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Monday, actually. But this is the one for the old bank building.
Okay.
That's still where the main office is.
Okay.
And you can email Aaron, but the best thing to do is to call.
Just call.
Yeah, just call.
592-3971.
Yeah.
I try to remember phone numbers really hard.
More than likely, Miss Bobby will answer the phone, and you can tell her what you're looking for. She can either get you with who you need to get with, or she'll make a note of it, and they'll get back with you.
I think that's wonderful. All right. How else can we help you personally? Because you're fabulous.
Well, get more kids involved in
More
it.
kids involved.
Yeah.
If we can get more kids involved so that you can mentor them and get them involved.
I would like to see more kids get involved in the agriculture side of it, because that's a big thing. You don't really see it on a scale basis, but farmers are struggling.
Yeah, they are.
The agriculture community's struggling. And me and my friends talk about it a lot. We're kind of the last generation, honestly, of people who are actually interested in that industry. And that's a very sad thing to think about.
It really is.
But there's organizations out there that can help kids get involved, help teach them about it. And that's the biggest thing.
Don't you feel that folks want to know where their food's coming these days? I mean, there's so many crazy things that go into processed food. I mean, if you read a label, you're just like, I'm eating that?
Yeah.
You know, so we're seeing a big trend where folks just want to grow their own food and know where their food is coming from. So maybe that'll help y'all out.
They actually offer classes on stuff like that.
Really?
They have a backyard chicken class, how to raise stuff like that. I don't have the flyer with me, but you can call the extension office, find out about it. And something that a lot of people don't realize, 4-H and the Extension Office in general, they work off of a needs basis.
Okay.
If you see something in the community or you'd like to see something in the community, call them and tell them. Because that's how they operate.
That's how they operate.
Yeah. They're there to provide what is needed in our county.
And there's a lot.
Yeah.
We just have to be organized and see where our kid, because really it's about the kids. In my book, I've done my thing, but it's us as adults need to lift up our young folks. That's our job.
Yeah.
And so we're here for you. So thank you. Any last words? Anyone you want to say hi to? Any last words?
Well, hello to the archery kids. Because I know they're watching it. So, shout out to Sienna and Braxton, B, all my little compound kids.
Mm-hmm. And Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron. Aaron's going to watch it later. So, hello, Aaron.
Well, you have the booking link now. So anything cool comes up, you just plop on that little app, you book it, and you just come on and talk.
All right. I'll probably get back with you after competition,
Let's
update
do
you
that.
on all the competition stuff.
Let's do that. We're so excited. And in all seriousness, super supportive of anything 4-H, anything that is being done for our kids. So thank you. Thank you.
We appreciate the support. From a kid's point of view, it's nice to know you got people back home rooting for you when you're 3-4 hours away on a weekend competition.
It does matter.
Yeah.
It does matter. All right. Well, I'm going to send Shianne out to spread joy and sunshine wherever she goes. And we're going to wish them the best of luck. No luck, all skill, all good vibes. But we're going to send her out, and we're going to go on a quick break and thank our sponsors, and we'll be right back. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. We'll see you in a minute.
So, you've decided to go to college. That's cool. So, pop quiz. Which is a better way to earn your degree? Commute to college and fill your gas tank, get stuck in traffic, drive in bad weather, try to find a parking space, walk a half mile to class, or learn online at Independence University. In the park on a bench, on the beach on a towel, or on your couch with your kid, your campus is wherever you want it to be. You don't go to college. College goes to you. That's independence. That's Independence University. You schedule classes around your schedule, and all your supplies, including a brand new laptop and tablet, are included with tuition. At Independence U, you'll learn from professional instructors with real work experience. You'll get personal support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Get your degree, but keep your life. That's independence. That's Independence University. So if you're really smart, you'd call now.
Call 1-800-981-8940.
Independence U, for an independent you.
Call 1-800-981-8940.
From the threat of potential national expansion and the potential conflict that it might bring, to the violence that troubled individuals who succumb to evil intentions and shoot up schools, from heartbreaking failures that result in plane crashes, to the equally heartbreaking time of year where death takes our own loved ones in this community more often. Maybe you, who are listening, are like me, and these things cause you frustration, sadness, and sorrow. The question arises, what can we do? Where can we go? What is the response of the people of God when the realities of a fallen world hit a little harder than normal? In times such as these, I would encourage us to turn towards the ancient prayer book and hymnal in the scriptures, the Psalms. A large percentage of the Psalms can be characterized as Psalms of lament. In these Psalms, the various original human authors inspired by God express to God that something in their lives or in their time was messed up, at least from their perspective. And in these Psalms, these authors cry out that everything in their world seems to be messed up to God, while at the same time they continue to trust in Him and petition God to act. In times like these, may we turn to these Psalms. May we make them our own. And may we pray them as the people of God have prayed them throughout the centuries. Might we cry out, as the psalmist does in Psalm 77, verse 1, I cry aloud to God, and he will hear me. Look, I'm just J.D. Cantrell. I don't get everything perfect. I'm just a man who loves Jesus and tries to follow him. I know that this short devotional is a little different, but maybe it'll give you something to consider. May you be blessed.
TennCare's new diaper benefit helps our youngest members and their families stay healthy and happy. If your child is younger than 2 and has TennCare or Cover Kids, they can get up to 100 diapers every month at no cost. To get diapers, visit a participating pharmacy. You don't need a prescription. Just show your child's pharmacy card at the counter. For newborns without a card, you can use the parent's pharmacy card. The pharmacy staff will check to see if you qualify and help you get up to 100 diapers for a month. TennCare will cover a variety of diaper brands and sizes to meet your child's needs. You can find a list of covered brands on the TennCare diaper webpage.
Diapers are available at Mike's Pharmacy, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City. That's Mike's Pharmacy, 592-9190.
Piggly Wiggly, a supermarket chain since 1916, operates more than 600 locally owned stores, including the Monteagle location that now stocks the largest selection of fine wine, domestic and import beer in the area. Piggly Wiggly's farm fresh fruit is a sweet deal at everyday low prices. Piggly Wiggly stocks carefully selected, always fresh vegetables from the common to the unusual. All of the organic products we sell meet strict USDA guidelines. The Pig has a large meat department that to this date custom cuts and wraps its pork, chicken, and certified Angus beef to your request. Certified Angus beef brand is a cut above USDA Prime Choice and Select. With a large dairy selection of fresh milk and cheese products and your favorite drink products, you will never go home thirsty from the Pig. Visit the Piggly Wiggly Deli and put in your order for an outstanding selection of cheeses, salads, and deli meat products from Boar's Head brand and more. Be sure to check out our weekly special circular for great deals. That's the Piggly Wiggly of Monteagle, Tennessee.
We'll have to go in and turn the ringer off before that
Okay.
extension.
Okay.
That way it doesn't ring on you.
Okay. All right. Are we on? Hey, everyone. We are back. I think our phones are fixed. The fabulous fellas from Ben Lomond have been working on it. So we're going to see. Everyone just call in. Just call on in and see if it will crash. That's what I'm going to ask for you. So if you don't mind, call in. See if our phones will crash from this while the boys are here. So let's do that. All right. Things that are coming up. What is today? Thursday. Don't forget tonight is creating a budget that works. That's tonight at 6 o'clock at Littell Parton Center. There's a $100 door prize, so it's kind of worth the effort to go. And if there's only, 5 people there, 1 out of 5, one person's going to win that $100. So that's super cool. Julie Keel, certified housing coach. And once again, Littell Parton Center. So that's tonight. Saturday, we've got a bunch of things going on. The biggest thing is the Healthy Tennessee Fair. That's going to be at Altamont Baptist Church from 10 to 1. Dr. Manny's going to be there, and I think his mama's coming. And then there's like 25, 30 vendors that will be there from either healthcare vendors or healthcare personnel, dentists, screenings of all kinds, you name it. If you want a mammogram, you go to myhealthytennessee.com and then they will sign you up for the times for the mammogram. But after all that, you go through all your screenings and say hey to all your neighbors, then you get a food box. So it's super exciting. That's once again on Saturday, 10 to 1, and so good. And by the Grundy County Herald, that'll have pretty much everything on there. And then Trails and Trillium. So the registration deadline is the 30th. So if you want to go and participate in over 80, things going on, presentations and workshops and hikes and anything of the natural world, you're going to hear about it. And there's a big presentation on Saturday at noon that will feature Professor John Evans, and he has discovered a new species. Like, I think he gets to name it. I'm kind of curious what he's going to name it. Like that, and then there's a couple of big wards going on right afterwards on that. So super cool. All right, let's go into birthdays. I don't have any here on my calendar. Let's go into Facebook land. Let's see what's going on there. Martha Ann Spotswood Pilcher. Happy birthday, Martha Ann. There is no way she is 76 years old. Martha Ann, Monteagle, she's in charge of the beautification committee. She is an organizer and a steering committee of the Imagine Monteagle. She's very involved in Morton Memorial, UMC. Just a beautiful human, honestly. Happy birthday to Martha Ann. I'm going to have to call her after the show. One of my favorite young people, Molly Lane. Happy birthday to Molly. Fierce and fabulous, taking over in her mama's footsteps of the food industry. They do it as a team, and I love it. So happy birthday, Molly. You are precious. Tessa Hafer, she's a sister of the Black Rifle Coffee, Bella. Anyway, her dad's in town right now at the Black Rifle Coffee in Manchester. So happy birthday to Tessa Hafer. Matt Brooks is 50 years old today. Denise English, happy birthday. Travis Lane. Travis ran for county mayor in Marion County. I think this last election, maybe. I was on a panel, and he was one of them. It was Mayor Jackson and then Travis during a Q&A at somewhere. I can't even remember. But anyway, happy birthday there. And then let's go to our prayer list. Steve's home. That was super exciting. Super exciting. He got there earlier than anticipated. They kicked him out of the hospital, and they had him ready to go. So he actually arrived in Tracy City around 9:30 yesterday. They took the long way. We're like, please just take the long way, because normal it was 11 o'clock, and then it moved to 10:30, and then it was 9:30. So anywho, Steve got welcome. I had the EMS folks. I saw Don Hutchinson and Gary there, and a bunch of folks were there to welcome Steve home. And it's just so cool to live in a community that loves our folks. All right. Let's continue to pray for Stephanie Brooks, Danny and Dave Crabtree. Urgent prayer request. All the unspoken. I definitely have an unspoken, big time. So I'm I'm lifting it up there. Let's continue to pray for Charlie McDowell, Sakura Meeks in her treatments, Daffy and Louis Nolan, Laurie Parson, Frank Brawley, Bobby Griffey family, Charles Brown, Steve Melton, Cheryl Foshi, Granny Barb's babies, Frida Turkey, I believe he's coming home on Saturday, Patsy and Blondell Lockhart, Baby Denny, Joni Baby Denny, Dolly Young, Douchy and Christine Nunley, Paula Tate, Donna Childers, Erica Whitman, Ronnie Reeves, Johnny Braden, Ron Barnett. Sorry, Sherry. Gary Meeks, Mike Scott, Vicki Lane. Oh my goodness. Bill Frisbee's granddaughter, Tyler Curtis family. That's so sad. Chandra Braden, Brother Crichton, Jimmy Brooks family, Dennis Womack family, and Miss Ophelia and Miss Dola. I think that's it. We've got, when is When is the 1st? Okay, Monday's the 31st. So our last day of the month. So starting on Tuesday, we'll have a new prayer list. So let me know who needs to be put on that. Lord, please lift up the folks on our prayer list. We're so thankful to have Steve home finally after 10 months. Boy, you had your arms wrapped around him. Thank you. Please, we love you. We love you. We appreciate your grace and your mercy, and we do not question your plan. We just pray for mercy and grace for all of our folks and all the unspoken. And let's just please learn to love everyone. Please, let's just love everyone. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, you guys, I think so far the phones are holding out, Stephen. This could be a brand new day in life. Morning.
Good morning this morning.
Leslie, can you believe it?
No, I can't, honey. I figured I'd be cut off.
Well, and no cutoff, right? Well, we've taken off the toll-free line, which was causing some problems, and then they replaced the power supply, and I think we're good.
I hope so.
I know. Wouldn't that be exciting?
At least Shianne on there this morning.
Wasn't she precious?
She's a sweet girl.
Oh my gosh, and what a great role model.
Yeah, she's our song leader at church.
Is she really?
Yeah.
What a beautiful human.
She can sing now.
Can she sing too?
Sure she can.
Well.
I heard her when she was 5-year-old to start with.
Oh.
Big girl.
Well, she was raised right, and she is sharing her gifts with the younger generations. I just absolutely love it.
Got a good heart.
You can tell that.
Yeah.
And, promoting agriculture is not a bad thing these days.
Oh, no. We need more people involved in that.
We need that next generation, and that is Shianne doing her thing and everybody uplifting the kids who are interested.
We need a next generation of farmers.
You got it.
We need the food from the farmers.
We sure do. We're not going to be eating if our kids aren't going to be farming.
That's right.
So, amen to that, sir. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, Shianne, interesting spelling of her name, and I had to spell it like several times in order to get it, but she's just precious.
It's Cheyenne.
Nope.
But that's what my granddaughter spells.
Oh, see, there's two. Hers is Chianne, I think.
But I'm not sure how they spell it now.
Oh, I mean, it's different than what I've seen. Shianne is what Cheyenne is what I'm used to.
Yeah.
But hey.
Whatever floats your boat.
Exactly.
I ain't knowing.
Anything going on before we get to Revelation?
Yeah, Bill Frisbee's granddaughter got to come home.
That's super exciting.
Her blood pressure, it was her core temperature that was low.
It was her core temperature.
Yeah.
So I feel like that sometimes, don't you?
Yeah.
Like freezing? Chilling your bones? Is that what happened to her?
I don't know. I freeze all the time anyway, so I wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah. I feel ya. I really do. Well, that is great. That's a praise report, Leslie. Thank you so much for sharing that. And Steve's home. Steve came home yesterday. That's another praise.
That on Facebook where you filmed it.
Yeah, just in the nick of time.
Yeah. Where's he live at?
I have not been to his house. I want to say it's over by Hobbs Hill.
Okay.
But I don't know that for a fact. I've never been there.
I don't know either.
But he's in Tracy.
Well.
So the whole crew was there, and Randy was just a fierce daughter.
He's a true miracle. If they don't believe in miracles, just go up there and see Steve Melton.
You just go up there and see Steve Melton.
Exactly.
I mean, 10 months, no, they gave him zero chance, honestly. So here he is. He's a goat. He's the goat. All right, let's get into Revelation now that I don't have to stress about this phone. Knock on wood, all that.
We'll finish up 15 this morning.
Okay, so we're doing Revelation,
5
chapter 15.
through 8. Those are four more verses.
Oh, is that it for chapter 15?
Yeah.
5 through 8, and then I want to do a summary.
Yeah, it's the tabernacle of the testimony.
All right, buddy. All you.
Right. And after that I looked, and behold, the temple of the tabernacle of the testimony in heaven was open. And the 7 angels came out of the temple, having the 7 plagues, clothed in pure and white linen, and having their breasts girded with golden girdles. And one of the 4 beasts gave unto the 7 angels 7 golden vials full of the wrath of God, who lived forever and ever. And the temple was filled with the smoke from the glory of God and from his power, and no man was able to enter into the temple till the 7 plagues of the 7 angels were fulfilled.
So we're back to the sevens.
Yeah, that's a number of perfection. That's God's number.
All right, and so these seven of sevens
Yeah.
is about that. What else do you pull out of that?
Well, all I know is it's all these plagues are to afflict man for their sins and their what they do in their bodies and stuff. It's another form of judgment.
And the sevens means it's from God.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Because the devil, it's the 6s.
Well, the devil can be anything. He ain't no 7, that's for sure.
He's
He ain't
not
no
a
3,
7.
He ain't no 12. So I guess he's a 6.
He's a 6.
That's the number of man. So yeah.
Okay, and he in all his glory. All right, well let's see what Ted has to say.
All right.
All right. In these verses, the heavenly temple, specifically the tabernacle of the testimony, is opened. From it comes 7 angels, each carrying one of the final 7 plagues. One of the 4 living creatures gives them 7 golden bowls. The temple is then filled with smoke from God's glory and power, and no one can enter it until the 7 plagues are completed. So that's a part of our final days. Key themes: God's final judgment is being prepared. The holiness and glory of God are overwhelming. Amen. Access to God's presence is temporarily restricted during this time of judgment.
Yeah.
Access to God's presence is temporarily restricted during this time of judgment. What does that mean?
He just nobody's allowed to go in while God's there.
Okay.
And he's poured out the last judgments, the judgments he has planned within 7 vials. So.
And we just can't see it. We're not there.
This is after the church has been extracted out of the earth. I mean, we're in heaven, but we can't go near God.
Okay.
Because of the plagues he's pronouncing upon mankind.
Does it mention that what those plagues are?
Oh, it can be the same plagues that torment Egypt.
Okay.
There's 10 plagues of Egypt.
There was 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, dang it. And so these are just 7 of those glorious plagues are coming at the end of days.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm super excited about that. Well, Leslie, what are you going to get into today? Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. I don't know. I may get out there and scare some more nitrogen on my garden that my daughter's boyfriend plowed it for me yesterday, killed it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Ready. So, yeah, I may get out there and scare that around.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Get my garden kind of ready for planting in April.
Gotcha. And you always fertilize it before you plant?
No, I put the fertilizer on when I plant.
When you plant, okay.
The soil. And they probably need to get me some more lime, too.
Okay. Do you take your soil down to the extension office to get it tested ever?
Nah.
You know, you're old. You know what it needs.
I just need to build up. It's been it's lost a lot of its nutrients, so I'm going to try to build up those nutrients back in.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you put leaves on it?
No, actually, I don't. I had it covered down a rows with plastic last year.
Okay, gotcha.
But this year I got some chips I'm going to put down the center of the row.
Oh.
The weeds out.
Ooh. That's a good idea. I also saw about sowing marigolds in between rows.
Yeah, I put me some marigolds in some hangers to kind of get them sprouted.
Yep.
Something got out there and flipped every one of them over.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, and I probably won't be able to find no more seeds.
Yeah, yeah, marigolds are the way for the pests, is my understanding. Because when my marigolds didn't pop up yet this last year with my vegetables, because normally I interplant them, the bugs just got them.
Yeah, well, you need to start your marigolds out.
I need to start now.
And transplant them like you would a tomato plant or something like that.
Yeah, that's super smart. Yeah, I've got to start planting them now. That's true. And I think I'm gonna do flowers, things for our bees and our hummingbirds and pollinators. I think I'm gonna really focus on that. So
that'd be good for that.
Yeah. All right, Leslie, I am so excited to get my hands in the dirt. I can't stand it.
Yeah, well, I hope you have a great garden.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It just it's funny. That's all I got to say. But I enjoy it, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I got me some summer squash seeds and radishes and different things I want to plant this year.
Nice. All right, buddy. Well, thank you so much. Always appreciate our word of the day.
Y'all have a wonderful day. Stay safe.
Hey, thank you so much. And with our phones not crashing, my day can't get any better. Really, seriously. Morning.
Good morning.
I think our phones are fixed.
You think you what?
I think our phones are fixed.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, we had Ben Loman, our boys from Ben Loman came and replaced our power supply and a few other things. And right now, so far, we haven't crashed. So I know that makes a bunch of folks happy.
Right.
Where y'all at?
Yep. At the dentist.
Okay. You got that boy?
Over Kel's got him.
Okay, gotcha.
Because we're both at the same time, so we can't handle him out here.
No. Is the old man there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning.
Hey, morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Well, Steve's home. Steve's
home. That's all I was going to say.
All right. Well, you guys have fun with that.
Okay.
All right. And we'll talk tomorrow. Good Lord willing.
Okay.
All right. See you. Bye. You can't really talk at the dentist's office. Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, there you are. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Joyce.
Hey, hon.
Yeah, I think our phones are fixed. I know you've been cut off probably a million times.
We have.
How you feeling? What's going on? What do we need to know?
I'm feeling much better now.
Oh, thank you. Did you get out there in that sun yesterday?
Ollie called in, said it rung about 20 times. She never could get nobody to answer this morning.
We called this phone right here?
Yeah, I told her that the girl was on there from 4-H. Now how long she'd be on there.
Yeah, and they were working on it when she was in here.
Well, that was good.
Yeah, so that's why they worked on it yesterday, and then they came today right when she was on, so that's probably why. Because our phone was not working during that period of time.
Well, maybe she'll get in later on.
Yeah. Is she doing better?
Said she is.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. Anybody else that we need to know about?
No. Well, I tell you one thing, your phones sound better now.
Do they?
They do to me.
Oh, what a blessing. Yay. Well, yay. That's all I got to say.
Good,
okay.
That's all I got to say. Yay. All right. Well, I'm so glad to hear your voice. Glad to hear you're on this side of it.
I sure hope so.
I know. No more bleeding? Nothing?
None so far.
Okay. Let's keep that. All right, kids. Well, you guys have a fabulous day. It's going to be gorgeous.
Yeah, and you do too, hon.
I will. All right, so good to hear from y'all. Say you bye. So good. Yay. Morning.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, Lily. I think we're ready. I think we're fixed.
I think so. Todd, I said just ring.
Did you call when it was ringing?
I talked several times.
This morning?
So he stopped phone. I said, that Satan won't leave nothing alone. And I said, you better leave that phone alone. I said, we don't.
Not today, Satan. Well, Satan's out of there now.
He won't this time.
No. I know. Hey, what'd you do yesterday? Anything good?
Well, I was here and I went down to funeral home for a little bit yesterday, seen Johnny Layne, Surrey, and their kids,
Did you go to Walmart yesterday or today?
I went down to funeral home.
Oh, was it Sewell Sanders? Who'd you go to the funeral home for?
Oh, I just went down to see Johnny Layne and them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Johnny Ray was at the funeral home?
Yeah, him and Surrey. That's his father-in-law, see.
Oh, Sewell was?
Yeah.
Okay, got you. I'm trying to keep all my branches straight.
Yeah, I don't ask you if you heard or know anything about it. I don't tell you about it, but...
Well, good. Yeah, who was telling me about it yesterday? They were telling some good jokes. He was a good joke teller, apparently.
Oh, yeah. So they had some couple flowers, they had one with orange black Tennessee flowers,
Sure.
See, he'd be a Tennessee fan, and I know Johnny Ray is, and I know you are, so...
Well, only when it comes down to my balls,
Yeah, what? I tell you, we find them in November. See, we find them October last year, so PC told me it'd be November, part of Tennessee thing, so that'll be late thing right there in November, so...
Well, it's a weird schedule because there's so many teams in the SEC now.
Yeah. So I think we'll find them just about before we play Florida State. I don't know it's about before Thanksgiving or when, so.
Okay. Well, I'm not even going to think about football right now. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm so sorry about Mr. Sanders. I hate that.
Yeah, I used to see him down here paying that, back a couple of years ago,
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Well, they were telling me he was quite the jokester. Had some good stories.
Right. So I talked to that store yesterday and she was off, and I thought her mouth is sore again, and I did what's all on herself, and she told me that, and I think she told me she'd be off today, so I think we don't do her nothing pain tomorrow. So.
Okay, well, good. And hopefully they'll have catfish. Where are you guys going? Do you know?
I don't know. Probably Dairy Light or probably Maston or probably Eddie's or Rose's. You never know.
There's plenty of options nowadays.
Yeah, you sure is. You do look pretty this morning, Michelle. And,
you just keep on saying that. I'll take it all day long.
Yeah, but I don't want Misty to jealous at me and you too. She might put me and you both in doghouse.
Yeah, I'm not messing with Misty. All right, she is number one, and that is, I accept that. She is fabulous.
She's number one, and you the second one, but I don't want her to be too jealous after she said, now you sound for my lady now. See how me in the doghouse, she be after you said, you put with my lady on the phone. And Michelle, somebody told me one time, that was about end of March or January, and somebody said, when you two don't get married, and somebody at Red Store down there working, and I said, down there on Buttocks, that was on Friday evening. You know what somebody said? When you two lovers don't get married, you read that.
And did you tell her Misty's never getting married again? Oh, buddy. Well, she's off today. All right, then we'll talk tomorrow, and we'll check in, see where you guys are gonna go eat. I may be out of town. Taylor's off all this week, so I'm gonna go run up there. We're gonna meet for lunch, I think, tomorrow.
If you see her, you tell her I said hello. And if you see Marilyn,
I don't talk to Marilyn, honey.
I know, but I just saying if you went into her, you know.
Okay. All right, honey. All right. Well, I'm not sure why you're fixated on that, but that works for me. It's Kayla who was our co-host. Yeah, it was Kayla who's our co-host. So I'd love to have Kayla back at some point to check in with us and just say howdy who.
And did Marilyn on there, and did her hang around with you, you know, when we...
Yeah, no, I've got Kayla. I'll do Kayla.
Yep, and Marilyn.
No, no.
You know, so...
All right, I don't know why you're fixated on that. But anyway, you have a fabulous day, and hopefully we'll talk tomorrow. Tomorrow's our big money giveaway.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait for it tomorrow. So go ahead, rest on me, you know, so...
All right, buddy. All right, you have a good one. See you, bye. Morning.
Good morning, sunshine.
Oh, my gosh, Barbara. Where's your voice?
Well, allergies has had me all week.
Oh, my gosh. Is it those bloomin' devil trees?
I'm not sure which it is, honey.
Oh, but I feel it. There it is.
Yeah, I've been taking allergy medicine all week long, and still the coughing and sneezing and runny nose and.
Well, how's Stephanie? Have we figured it out?
No, they didn't even put anything in the report about the filter. They said she had scarring on her lungs.
Scarring? What's that from?
Well, she's had pneumonia several times, so I'm assuming that it's from that.
Okay.
And said she had some fatted pockets on her liver, but she's still hurting in her chest, and they didn't find anything.
That is crazy. And so what's their theory on that? Do they have one?
The odd thing she told me was they said something about airspace, but they didn't find any pneumothorax or anything.
All right. Well, it's bumfuzzled all of us.
Yes, me for sure.
Well, yeah, because that doesn't answer really anything, does it?
No, we don't. And you're still having the pain, and you've been through the test for you to do.
Yeah. All right, what about the rest of the babies?
The babies are a lot better. Yeah, they're enjoying these pretty days, and I hope that they don't end up with ear infections from being outside, the wind and everything, but they love being outside, and they're doing a lot better.
Oh, I'm so glad, Barbara. All right, and you're doing okay except for the allergies?
Yeah, I can just get over this mess. I'm like Leslie, it hits me every year.
It does, and you're not alone. I feel horrible when these blooms start happening for folks because it hits hard.
Yeah, Monday and Tuesday, I felt so bad. I didn't do anything but lay around.
Good for you.
My body ached like I'd been hit by a truck.
That's just crazy. And that's from allergies, or do you think you got something else?
No, I think it's just allergies.
Right on. And you're coughing?
I used to be allergic to anything, but when you get old, everything falls apart.
True story. Duct tape and WD-40.
Right.
All right, Barbara. Well, dang it. I hope you go out there and lounge in the sunshine like a lizard.
Yeah, and I'm glad the phones are finally fixed.
Barbara, well, let's just pray that is the case. So far, so good, Barbara.
Yes.
Because it...
Have a blessed day, honey.
Thank you, sweetheart. All right, talk to you soon. See you, bye. Yeah, it broke my heart every single time, those cycles. But here we are, rising like a phoenix. Morning.
Good morning, Miss Ava.
Hey, honey, how are you?
I guess I'm okay, sweetheart. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Anything I need to know today?
Register me, please.
I got you. Happy, beautiful Thursday.
Yeah, you too. Get out and enjoy it.
Oh, my gosh, yes. I've got the little red car.
Oh, great.
Yeah. You have a wonderful day, Miss Joan.
Good, honey.
See you. Bye. Morning.
Good morning, cuz.
Hey, Latisse, what's up?
Hey. Well, we thought Mr. Frank here had just allergies or something, but he's got full-blown COVID again.
Are you serious?
Yes. This is 3 times. The only place this man has been is therapy and the doctor.
Well,
himself.
That is just crazy.
I know, and it's the whole nine. This time he broke out with a COVID rash. I've never heard of that, but
that's a new one on me.
That's so the doctor said that that's what it was. So who knows? But
is it just mutating and just doing crazy stuff now?
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, because that's crazy.
Yes, because we was thinking psoriasis.
Sure.
Or something. So, but
not the case. It's a COVID rash. All right, Latisse, I'm so sorry. I swear to goodness, I thought he was on this side of everything.
I know, and so I wanted to mention about the lady was talking about somebody with liver.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, there is she might need a liver cleansing.
Oh, I've heard about those.
Yeah, and there is liver stones just like gallstones.
I did not know that.
And you do that. I've not ever done it. To me, it's like if I did it, you would need to do the lifestyle with it, because what good if you're going to go right back to the same.
Right, the definition of insanity, right?
Anyway, that could be the possibility in fatted liver too.
I've heard about. Is it beet juice or what? It's a cleanse for your liver. I've heard of this very recently.
I listened to. She talks about herbs and stuff, and I believe it's on Moody's station of the mornings.
Okay.
At 9, and and I'm sure you can Google it and get different recipes for it. But people say that you can really tell the difference once you do the liver cleanse. And
I feel like I need one. I don't even know if I have any fatty liver.
Well, I've been told I have a fatted liver, so
really.
Yes. So I guess just she said that it was caused by 2 different things cause fatted liver, and that's alcohol or high sugar content.
Sugar.
Because yes, in your diet.
Sugar. Huh.
Yes. Once again.
Back to the dang devil, sugar.
Yep. It should be in the Bible about it being the root of all evil.
I mean, it really is. And then they put it in everything. Sugar, I'm going to have to do a deep dive into that, Latisse. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Okay, well, listen, y'all have a great day, and we'll talk later.
All right, honey. Appreciate you.
Love you.
Bye. Love you. Morning.
Morning. How are you?
What are you doing? How's that man?
He's still percolating right along.
All right. Is he moving more?
Yeah, he is.
He's a tough little warrior.
I guess.
I know. Well, hey, what's going on? I feel like it's been forever since these phones have knocked everybody out for all week.
Oh, no, I hadn't called all week.
Good. Well, I mean, not good. But, you wouldn't have gotten in anyway.
No.
But I think we got it fixed. What do we need to know today, Sherry?
He said it does sound a little better.
Does it sound better? Oh, good.
It's more clear. Yeah.
Is it more clear? What do you think, Stephen? Oh, we moved the microphone, too. Well, that's perfect.
Good, Stephen.
Yeah, hey, it's teamwork. Those Ben Lomond boys didn't know what to do. Like, that is the most ancient system. And I'm like, well, we like it. We just don't. We don't want to go to internet. So anyway, all right, girl. I bet it's gorgeous down there in the valley.
Oh, it is. It's gorgeous. I'm standing here about to cry. My 100-and-something-year-old cedar tree is going to the ground right now.
No. Why? Is it time?
It's time. It's time.
How big around was it? I bet that thing was huge.
Yeah, it's quite large. He's leaving the log there. We're going to have it sawed up and make some stuff out of it.
That's a good idea. Cedar, because South Pittsburgh, there's a Cedar Avenue. Like, cedars are real big there, aren't they?
We have lots of cedars.
Lots of cedars. And this one, how old do you think it is?
It's over 100 years old.
Jeez.
We've been here 50 years, and it was pretty good size when we moved here.
Well, isn't that funny? I've got a real huge one that will kill me when it's over, but we're getting rid of 2 of them. It's so sad. Trees are like your family.
It is, and we lost that big maple last year where the wind got in it and just twisted it and busted it up.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's going to make some beautiful things.
Yeah, we just have pecan trees left now, and they're not doing anything.
Wait, you have palm trees?
Pecan.
Oh, I was like, girl, that's a green thumb.
Yeah.
The pecan trees.
And one of them's I guess it's about 60 years old.
Wow.
The other 2 are about 35, I guess.
So so I know my grandpa, it was no trees whatsoever on the new house he built Granny, and he planted all the trees, apples, pears, cherries, nuts, and then added the grapes. I mean, every single nut tree that what we could have that's pretty standard back in the day.
Oh yeah, it was very much. My grandpa had a big old orchard.
Yep.
I used to have lots of stuff here. When the Japanese beetles came through, they sucked the plum trees till they just fell over, just about dead.
That is well. They killed something killed our cherry tree up at Dad's place, and they just eat those. They just eat.
Oh yeah, just chew. I mean, overnight they can clean the bush out.
Those little dickens.
My blueberries are all in full bloom, and they're so big and pretty every year. And I bet you the frost gets them this year.
Oh my! You just bite your tongue. Those blueberries are so delicious.
There.
I know. We will get another frost, won't we?
Probably get a couple of more.
I think so too. All right, Sherry. Well, I hope you have a fabulous day today. I'm so glad that you called. Anything else we need to know about today?
Praying for Mr. Ron to get well.
Let's Mr. Ron to get well. We need him up. There's too much to do for him to be down.
Yeah, we've got a Navy reunion to go to at the end of next month, so he's got to get better.
Do you really? Where's that going to be at?
Charleston.
No. That's going to be a great trip.
Yeah, we've been there several times for Navy reunions. It's a port city.
Sure.
We usually go to port cities.
Sure. Oh, sure. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done is the Navy out in San Diego? Which one is out in San Diego?
Navy.
It is Navy. Okay, good. All right, Miss Sherry, I hope you have a fabulous day. Good. So good to hear your voice.
You too.
All right, honey. See you. Bye. That's it with my phone calls. What time is it? 9:17. We're done. We are done. Tomorrow, let's see if we got anybody tomorrow. Don't forget about Littell Parton House today at 6, creating a budget that works. A free workshop brought to you by the Housing Hub. All right, let's see if we got anybody tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big giveaway. We're giving away $425 for a total of $100. And I do not have a guest tomorrow, so it's all us all day, all morning. And so far, so good about our phones. So that's it. I'm going to go out there and spread joy and sunshine wherever I can. I hope you do too. And we'll see you tomorrow. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. I'll see you soon.